The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everyone, welcome to Vampire Hidden City. I am Junie, the storyteller. Spotter, take us in.
Hi everyone, I'm Antera, and I'll be playing Spotter the Nosferatu tonight.
Hey everyone, I'm Mom McStabber, and I'll be playing Dr. Taylor Hammond of Clan Bruja.
Hello everyone, I'm Ree, and I will be playing Kajai of Clan La Sombra.
Hello everyone, I'm John Levier. I'll be playing Dr. Magnus Sanchez of Clan Gangrel.
Hello everyone, I'm Glassseed, and I'll be playing Bastion of Clan Toreador.
And hi, I'm Maddox, and I'll be playing Dr. Theodore Smith of Clan Tremere.
Tonight is something special. We get to turn around and actually do a little bit of combat. Story information that has come to this coterie as they're coming together tonight has come to their understanding that things are happening in Schaumburg. And the last two pieces that they need for the werewolves, for this totem that they are looking for, ironically enough, we were looking for a totem last night, is now coming to fruition. And I'm going to let the cast start together as before we actually go into Schaumburg into combat.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yes,
Yes, everything's ready.
I do believe that we have a very feasible target in our hands. Just a couple of packs, nothing too major.
I'll take out the power within a surge box of some such. And you keep people from getting away, Bastion.
Of course.
I guess I'll be taking point to get their attention.
It's almost like we're back in New York.
Right? Back against the Sabbat.
Oh, you'll have to tell me about your New York experience sometime. My job there was way too short.
It was an experience.
I bet.
Was some of the best times of my own life, in a lot of ways. Shall we get going?
All right.
Of course.
Junie,
I know. I noticed that, and I went, "Okay, hi, Ben." As you guys get together and start to head out, Spotter, Dr. Hammond, and Theo, are you going to get together before, or are you guys going to be meeting at the building? Information is going to be given to you once you arrive to let you know where you're going.
I guess we'll just meet up and head that way.
Okay. It's not too far. You guys will all see each other head out together. For Magnus, Kajai, and Bastion, you do see that building that you have to go to. We're going to set you up really quick. And then for Spotter, Taylor, and Theo, once you get to your building, You'll see a woman off on the corner quietly. I don't have a picture for her, but she just kind of gives you like an information packet real fast, and she's gone. What you're going to meet is as soon as I get my notes, because I wrote it down, you're meeting a Barra Sorsha Tavers.
Sorsha Tavers?
Sorsha Tavers.
Tavers, okay.
And it's more the fact that they're expecting you because they heard that you're looking for a certain thing.
Okay.
And so they will be waiting for you. Though Kajai, Bastion, and Magnus, as you come to this building, you hear a lot of noise. A lot of thunking, thudding, bashing against walls. There are cars, there are Harleys and such in the parking lot, but it looks like all the doors are shut. The security lights are not exactly on. I wouldn't say that there is actual cameras on at the moment. But you're walking into a black, kind of like a pitch black parking lot because all the other lights have been turned off. How would you
Eyes
like
of
to
the
do
Beast.
this?
Eyes of the Beast are active.
Got you? Go ahead, Kajai.
Oblivion sight is up, and I've
Okay.
also roused already for other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
Who'd like-
using my sense the unseen.
Okay. Well, you do see some Nosferatu around the door. They're trying to look in. They're curious because Nosferatu. Okay. And as you guys, are you going towards the door to engage, or how are you going to start this?
Do you see anything we should be aware of, Bastion?
Couple nods round the door. They seem
Are they-
curious.
Are they protecting it or just watching?
Seem to be doing usual Nos stuff. They won't be a problem, I believe. Just be wary.
I assume you don't recognize them?
No, don't particularly. But I have my eye on them.
All right. Storyteller, is there a breaker box? I don't know whether the things. I would like to go and break it. I will cut it in a way that makes it seem like a person did it, not a supernatural person did it. But I'll pull it open, cut the wires, all that.
It doesn't take you long. You've got things roused. You can pop that open. You know which ones to pull. You've done this before. And all of a sudden, as you do that, you hear a lot of screaming and shouting and, hey, who's the fuck nugget who did this? And you start to hear the doors just trying to pounce on the door. And Bastion, I'm going to let you know that the Nosferatu are starting to scatter.
Perfect. I will position myself that I am not immediately in line of sight from the door. And I will ready my rifle.
Okay. As you do that, they scatter from the scene, and that you see that door starting to come closer and closer to being busted open.
Kajai is going to go towards it and is going to punch it with the intent of sending the door into the room. And yeah, I will do that. So I don't know if I need to roll. I do have Wrecker, so my potence counts double. So up to you how you want to do it mechanically.
Give me a roll and see where we go.
The strength and potence.
Sure, that sounds great. Yes.
Magnus has a double-barreled shotgun. I still have that from the underground. And he just says to Kajai, once you get the door open, look the other way.
All right.
Understood.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will spend a point of willpower to re-roll some. So
Okay. And I know Bastion's waiting.
Yes. Ready my shot. If I see any stragglers trying to come from a different angle, things like that.
Okay. What'd you get, Kajai? You pulled a bend too.
You're muted.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. 7 successes total.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So what did you get on your roll, Magnus?
3 successes to just fire a double barrel of dragon fires straight through that door.
So as he opens up with his rather large amount of potence and that door goes flying, you just shoot right into it. And it's a good thing
I
you
wait
did.
till he's after,
Yes.
till he's out of the way. But yes, it's just punches, moves, boom.
And as you did, you pretty much hit somebody that was flying at the door at breakneck speed. Good job. You are starting to see people, being that you have eyes of the beast, you are seeing people rushing for that door. It's a group of gentlemen. They weren't expecting you. It seems like they were doing something, sort of like a Fight Club. And it's a whole group of guys. You know, they're different sizes, shapes, different clothing. Some of them already may be bruised. Some of them already are turning around and have cuts and such. But you're in the middle of a Fight Club. And they were not expecting you.
Guys, mind if I'm next? And then he steps in and just starts cutting people down with the sword.
Sure. Just give me at least one roll of strength and melee. Totally fine, because I know you've got potence. Bastion, what would you like to do?
As soon as I see they entering, I will do a rouse check.
Mm-hmm.
And I succeed. I will be utilizing blink. So I immediately move back to cover their backs. And if I see anyone getting into a position, I will shoot them immediately.
Mm-hmm. Give me a roll.
All right.
And what are you doing, Magnus?
Yeah.
Magnus is right behind Kajai, and he's going at them with his claws.
Okay. What was your roll, Kajai?
Do we get the extra dice since Magnus and I are attacking together?
Sure. Why not? More dice for more killing. It's fine.
All right, pack tactics.
Mm-hmm. That's why we share lore sheets.
So that's 7 successes.
That's fair.
6 successes total.
Who has fortitude? Okay, what's your fortitude at?
3.
Okay. Kajai, do you have fortitude?
I do not.
Okay. I promise not to kill you. As you guys come in, Bastion, what was your roll again? What was your successes?
6 in composure and firearms.
So this first round, you're going to see the Blade Brothers literally come in and do just that. As people are starting to attack, you start cutting down. You start to hit people. You do hear a couple of shots whizzing past you, getting people that you thought were in the background too far from you, and it looks like Bastion is starting to cut them down. They are going to be turning around and attacking you. So I do need Kajai and Magnus to give me athletics and dexterity rolls, please. Bastion, I'm assuming you're fighting. Can I have another wits and awareness from you?
Of course.
You're 5.
Two successes in my wits awareness.
Okay, cool.
4 on my dodge.
4 on your dodge. Okay. So with your dodge, Kajai, you do get claws into your shoulder and then a bit down into your arm as one guy turns around and tries to rake you. Being you do not have fortitude, and I'm so sorry about that, that's going to be 1 aggravated damage. Because you also have a shield and you've got armor. For Magnus, being that they turned around and hit you, you kind of wash clean because they get to you, but you have yours up, you have your fortitude up. So you don't get aggravated. You get, I believe, 4 superficial. I'm running it
Reduced down to 1.
Correct. Now you know that they are fighting back. What would you like to do next? You've got about, I'd say, a good 4 or 5, as well as Bastion is turning around and shooting it. So you are taking down people. Mm-hmm. Good job. They're just biting back.
Yeah. I mean,
but it's more fun that way.
I'd probably try and take the person hit me apart.
Go for it, please. I'm assuming you're a little bit pissed right now.
Well, very much so.
I'm assuming there's also not a whole lot of talking between you guys because it's just pure shooting, and poor Bastion's all the way back in the parking lot still.
Which is fine. That's where he's very effective.
That's totally fair.
Yeah.
All right. I
will be trying to cover their backs from a distance to guarantee that they are not being attacked. And by that, I mean shooting a lot of people that I can see.
You might want to slowly come closer at some point as they go push her in.
Mm-hmm. I will utilize Blink if necessary to zip into their position.
Okay. That's fair enough.
I mean,
8 successes.
Perfect.
Another.
Not that I'm trying to roll and do everything very quickly to make the scene flawlessly.
I'm gonna do 5 plus 5 damage, if that matters.
Oh, yeah. No. That was unfortunate. The guy didn't dodge very well. So as Bastion comes in, you are going to see several people coming up from the gangways with guns to try and shoot down against Magus and Jai. And I do know that you are turning around. Can I have one roll from you, please, on shooting?
Oh, I already did.
Perfect. What'd you get?
11 on a crit.
Fantastic. That's beautiful. Chef's kiss. Thank you. Kajai, as you are turning around and this guy realizes that you're pissed off and he's now realizing what you are, he's going to run. He doesn't run far because as he's trying to go behind this dry-walled wall that they were makeshifting up to try and do combat tactics, you just said, nah, fuck this. Right through the wall, pulled the man through and just sliced him right there. I mean, it doesn't take long to realize you're dealing with, shovel heads, and you just turn around and just eviscerate him right there. Anyone needs a talking head, please let me know. While that's going on, because he totally failed his role, Magnus, you turn around, and as you are we doing double Wolverine or just one Wolverine? How are we clawing this, I should ask? Describe that to me.
I would say he's actually does, it would be more Lady Deathstrike style claws, where it's just his nails coming out into, actual claws. Because it's a piercing, so it's just...
Got you. And as you see Kajai just turn around and do this whole moment of Iron Man getting this man through a wall. You turn around and just stab right into 2 guys at the same time. They did not fail. They did not do well with their dodging techniques. And you hear the boots above you. Bastion, describe to me for a second and how your shooting style is when you see 3 people trying to shoot at your compatriots, but at the same time, you have a powerful gun to actually be able to reload quickly. And with your 11 crit, How would you handle the situation?
Bastion has one of those bolt action rifles that you shoot and you push and you shoot again.
Mhm.
And what Bastion does mostly is he shoots the fingers of whoever's trying to shoot to draw their attention, and when they look, then he shoots the head.
And with an 11 crit, and they're just standing out in the open trying to get the Stabby brothers, it's not that difficult to shoot them in the head quite quickly. This is going to be a quick fight as you are going through these people very quickly. Again, they're shovel heads. They were learning how to fight. They were learning how to take a beating. And against 3 Sect War veterans, by the time you get through most of them, it's not hard to see the people in command. They can't even get to the phone to call for backup. And as you go through these,
do better than that. You have to do better than this.
They'll ask, do you want more?
But it would be pointless of me to let you get more. You should really be better prepared. And he will literally take this sword and throw it almost like a spear through, aiming to go through the person's heart and pin him into the wall behind it.
Give me a roll for that. All right, Bastion and Magnus, you're going through these people quickly.
Okay, I failed my rouse check for blink, but I will. One moment I'm outside the building, the next I'm inside the building. I'm running to guarantee that I can cover for them since they're so in the building already.
Would you consider this an athletics or a melee roll? It's technically a melee weapon, but it's
a melee
being thrown.
Do you know what? I'll go with melee because it's more the melee weapon and you're having a balance of it. And yeah.
If there are more targets to shoot, by the way, I'll be shooting.
Oh, there's more targets to shoot. This is a warehouse. You've gone through the first part of it. You've turned off the lights to the entire warehouse. There are more people coming. First wave.
Okay, not as bombastic, just 4.
10 with a crit.
Yeah. The guy's trying to call for more people and you just literally have that sword just fly. And it's just sailing everyone. Bastion, Magnus, you see that as well as the slowly coming down descendants from this place. And they just see this guy get literally nailed. Nailed, because I can't think of another way to do this. Nailed right into a wall.
If I can see the stairs they're using to come down, I'm just going to start punching.
It's an open warehouse.
You'll be able to start taking the stairs out.
Go for it. Magnus and Bastion, what are you doing?
Well, Magnus is just taking the nearest guy and using, medical knowledge. Quickest way to someone's heart is through their stomach, because that way the ribs don't get in the way, and those claws are just going with a 6 crit right up under the rib cage.
Okay, so we're eviscerating people. Fantastic. You do see
they're shovel heads. Are they really people?
You're not wrong. You do see your end goal in sight. You do see where the office is. You do see them trying to pull out weapons and try and stop you. Now, again, you're 3 Sec 4 veterans. I don't expect this to last long. I'm assuming Bastion's going to be taking aim on the floor and shooting upwards, yes?
Yes. I will be... I will be trying and be shooting whatever, ammo they might have that might be explosive, because they might be getting ideas. And yes, if they want ideas, I can give them ideas.
Give me a roll on that one. Thank you for that roll, Kajai. Give me a roll, Magnus. Roll fast as you're splitting through people. There are more people, bigger people coming down. They're coming with, shall we say, multiple arms.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
I'm not saying
Spending a willpower.
Magnus is heading to the office because he's going to cut the comms.
Okay.
You know, if at all possible, while Kajai's handling the stairs and Bastion's shooting people.
That's fair enough. Give me a dodge roll if you could, Kajai. Death and athletics. Because I have one person going up. Bastion's going to take care of a couple of people. You have several people on you. And I know that you are turning around and brawling upwards. 2 successes on the dodge roll. Okay. You do get another, let's see. Mathing is hard, kids. Another 4 superficial. And those are that's already rounded down.
Okay. Let's have. Hang on. I need to double check.
And you got 6 successes, Kajai. As you are getting pushed and bullied and kind of fought back, you do actually dodge their hits, but you're seeing that they are now bringing out claws as well. Yes.
Quick question. Was that counting in the subtracting 3 because he has toughness up?
Yes.
Okay, so.
I did actually count that.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
No. You're good. And then again, sorry, I'm trying to roll as quickly as possible. Okay. Bastion, your shot was
6 successes.
Thank you. As you are going through, Magnus, Kajai, you're not going to get any damage, but as you turn around and go to swing, you see Bastion hit straight up through part of the people, which is a good thing because you do start to see something light up, almost like it's a phosphorus fire.
I'm going to use Soaring Leap to not be here anymore.
That's fair. Bastion, you see what you've done, which is a great thing. Don't get me wrong. But you do see several other people now starting to get, and they have weapons. They have firing weapons, and they're going to be starting to aim at you.
Mm-hmm. I will use Blink to not be on their line of sight.
Okay. Are you going upwards toward with Magnus, a Kajai, or are you going a different way?
Oh, I'm going upwards.
Okay.
That's a rouse check.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It is actually really nice.
I failed again. Okay, and on the 3. And
I mean, you've got several people here. You can just drink.
Nah.
Sure, that works. Kajai, you've done Soaring Leap. Are you going towards the office with Magnus, or are you heading towards another rouse point?
First, I would like to grab my sword out of the other guy, and I think he'll trust that Do I hear people above me where Magnus went? Just a casual.
You
listening.
do hear that because it's an open warehouse, and you can actually see the people. You've got another maybe 10 more people to go. You've gone through about several already.
I will, now that Bastion is up here, I will crush the ground basically so that way they can't come up with us, come up after us, and then follow. So yeah, that's my plan here.
Okay. And you've blinked. What are you doing now, Magnus?
Is he at the office yet?
I would say you're about 2 people to the office.
Okay, well, 6 successes to hit one of those people.
And that's not a problem. They're not. My dice suck. I apologize. I don't think anyone's sad about that one. So yes, you're going to go through them. The door is halfway open as people are trying to get out to shoot at you. And I'm assuming you're dodging.
Yep.
And where are you landing at, Bastion?
Oh, I will be probably landing on the floor on the best vantage point Bastion can get, so he can shoot at whoever's trying to get to them, or shoot Magnus specifically.
Okay. So you're on the mezzanine pretty much, and you're looking upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to give me a quick roll on that one?
Of course.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Messy. That's a good one, Kajai. How's your hunger at? Is it good?
Yep, 2. Hunger 2.
Oh, great. Well, then you know what? Being that you've got a 6 messy trying to get through all of these people, you have that sense of needing to dominate over people. You are a sect warbender and you know better. And they are nothing more than humble little fledglings. It's time to make them your bitch. How would you like to do that?
Is there anyone coming either? So if they can't come up, I will go after Magnus. If they can't come up after us. Oh.
Okay.
And I will find a person and start cutting them apart, literally.
Okay.
Magnus got a 10 crit to dodge.
You dodge and you get into the room. While you're dodging, what was your roll, Bastion?
I rolled 4, but I will be utilizing something. I will be utilizing the merit that allows us, specifically the coterie merit of the La Sombra, that allows me to transform any success I have into a massacrate with 2 extra successes. So that's a 6 and a massacrate.
Okay. And what are you going to shoot into, or are we covering?
It was to shoot whoever was trying to stop Magnus.
Okay. You actually shoot into the office, getting one of the guys, which is great, but you're hungry.
Oh, my hungry is 3.
Yeah, you're getting hungry. That's your crit. That's your messy. You crit and get 2 people in the office, which stops them, which stops Magnus from getting shot at again. Good job. But now you're really hungry. You need to feed. And as that's happening, Kajai, you're starting to tear into people. There's one person in the office, Magnus, and he's now scared shitless. He does not have any weapons on him. He had a phone. That phone is now literally cut thanks to a bullet. And he just looks at you going, what the fuck do you want?
Okay. That's not going to matter. Can I use intimidation on him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Three successes on intimidate.
Okay.
And Magnus just looks at him, claws ready to go, and just says, "Piece of a lightning bolt. Looks like a bit of an old statue of some kind. Where is it?"
The intimidation almost washes over him for a moment, but he's fighting and resisting that. It's almost like his mind is saying, no, don't back down. And he looks at you going, lightning bolt, the fuck? Are you talking that old brass bullshit? That one that they turn around and make us fear?
Six successes to just stab the claws straight into his shoulder socket.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that one. Where is it?
He winces because that hurt, as one would. And he goes, that's shit. A couple offices down. The boss guy had it. He showed it to us last night. Why? What do you need it for? What importance is it of yours?
Returning it to its rightful owners.
What rightful owners is just a piece of brass?
You can worry about that in your next life. And Magnus would kill him right there.
As you do, and he slides down onto the floor. Kajai, you've reached to the office with him. Yes.
Are there any other people to fight?
You have a couple other people coming from that office, but they're all kind of standing in front of it, and they're watching you. They do have weapons on them, either a sword, sledgehammers, maces. It's all melee weapons, and they're all looking dead at you.
Kajai will step forward, and he doesn't so much as fight with them as he makes a show of pointing out all the ways that he could kill them. It's almost like watching a dance as he steps in between each one. And I have 10 successes with a messy crit. So the lightning bolt has been completely forgotten by Kajai as he is savoring the act of proving he is so much better than these people.
Would y'all quit hogging the good rolls? Our session's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
It is balanced. Listen, this is the first time I get to roll this high, so I'm enjoying it. I'll go back down later.
I can't get a 10 crit, okay? There's no way I'm getting a 10 crit with any of these dice.
That messy, he might actually kill somebody in this.
You're
dance.
not wrong. Hey, Kajai, give me a number between 1 and 10.
6.
Cool. So Magnus and Bastion, as you guys, Bastion, I should ask you, are you coming upstairs to meet up with Magnus and Kajai? Or are you standing on the ground floor? Okay.
Oh no, Bastion's going up.
Okay, rather ask. So as you actually meet up with Magnus, and you have to step over all of these bodies, and hoping that the blood does not get on your shoes, because how horrible would that be? You see Kajai do this rather imposing, highly intimidated, almost sword dance. It's like it's watching the dance of 10,000 or 10 knives going on. He's flipping this thing all over the place in between each of them. And at the end, when he does this flourish, he may or may not accidentally, or was it intentional, we'll never know until we ask him. He kind of puts the sword down, and as he does, it goes right through the back of the man that was standing next to him, and then the man falls down. And as he pulls up the sword, flourishes it, cleans it off, the guy just falls down, and the rest of them just start running.
Yeah, Bastion is gonna grab one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do have 4 hunger to take care of.
You go for it.
Yes, Bastion will offer him a hand, and quickly subvert the offer by grabbing him and feeding him this guy. Is he human? Is he kindred?
Oh, he's completely kindred.
Oh yeah, he's dying.
Okay, we're not diablerizing, are we? Or are we doing...
No. I'm just ashing him after I feed.
Okay, that's good to know. There are 2 people in the office, and they're kind of standing there going, fuck. One pulls out their claws ready to fight, and the other one's just kind of watching both of the 3 of you. They really don't understand Kajai. They're trying to figure this whole thing out.
Mm-hmm. So there's one more that was running, right?
There were 6. One's dead. One's being fed on, and 4 are running.
Okay. Yeah, Magnus is also going to grab one because he can go to 0 hunger.
This is valid.
Free 0 hunger. And
that's fair. Kajai, are you grabbing one to go back down to 0 hunger?
No, Kajai is in it for the love of the game, to be honest. He doesn't really. This is fine. This is
So,
purely
Kajai,
for the love of the game.
you have two people in an office. They're looking at you. One's got claws out, one does not.
You all could kill yourselves to save slightly less pain.
But one that does not have weapons out looks directly at Kajai and goes, "What do you want?"
I want to kill you.
That's not what I asked. You're here for a reason.
You see, he freezes for a moment as if just remembering that he is here for a different reason. Lightning bolt. Some sort of important object. Do you have it?
If I give it to you, I want.
I'm going to get it anyway. You're not. This is not an opportunity to negotiate.
Hear me out. I give it to you. You let me live. And I'll give you all the information you need.
How old are you?
Old enough.
Shai is going to walk over to the wall, whatever material it is, and he's going to start basically clawing out a handful of it and begin to almost shape it like Play-Doh.
Mm-hmm.
You may not have been around for the sector, but if you were important enough to make talking to you worth it, you would have the strength to not beg for help. So you can give me the lightning bolt, and maybe I will kill only one of you. Or I can just kill you both.
How about I give you the lightning bolt? You let me join your ranks. I'll give you all the information you know. And like any good clan member, you show me what you can do. And I won't betray you.
Kill that one then.
Say less. And all of a sudden, they're dead. It doesn't take long. It's just literally their hand, claws, cut.
It's the lightning bolt.
I'm standing on it.
Trying to make them angry, please.
I'm not. They'll take their hand. Go ahead.
Can I see it or whatever he's...
They're standing on the floor. They're standing on a concrete floor, and they will just look at you and go, "I'll give it to you. Not a problem. But I'm tired of this shit. I need a way out." And the bishop has gone.
On where?
Milwaukee. They're getting more recruits.
Congratulations. You've said something I find more interesting.
I also have the information. I can't utilize it, and I'll point to a laptop. I have, shall we say, a condition where computers don't like me.
All right. I'll have someone else take care of it.
Cool. And they just take their fist, smash it down into the ground, breaking up the wall, breaking up the floor, sifting through it, and pulling up what looks like a lockbox and offers it to you.
He will take it, though. He does not actually lower his sword. He's been in more than a few negotiations. You really should have taught these people better.
Not my job. And points to Lightning Bolt. That was my job.
Why?
Because it's been passed down per my family for over a century.
What's your name?
Isabella Santagrini.
All right. Well,
There we
you get to live. But I
Thank
make
you.
no promises for letting you join anything.
Just give me the chance to live. You know we deserve to be survivalists at least.
Could have picked the right side at the beginning and you wouldn't be in this mess, but
I didn't choose. I'm choosing now.
come on. There are people better at this talking and negotiating thing than I am.
But you're letting me live. At least that's a starting point, right?
For now.
I'll take it.
Do I see where Magnus and Bastion are?
Magnus and Bastion, where are you?
No,
Probably-
Magnus would have finished off the shovelhead he was, going down to 0 with and walk into the office to back up Kajai.
Bastion's doing the same.
This one wants to defect. And apparently there's about a gathering in Milwaukee.
Interesting. I believe they have something about a brew delivering elders.
Do. The question is, should we deliver this person to the prince or wait until new management?
Neely has interests in Milwaukee, yes?
Yeah, I think so.
We could send them to him. He would know how to handle a defector. If they're not well known, they wouldn't even have to be known as a defector. They could just be a autarch that wanted to join the cam.
That begs the question, however, how well known are you?
I'm known, not exceedingly. Let's just say I'm the one who turns around and makes sure that everyone has the right information at the right time.
Information broker.
I like to, shall we say, step in the shadows quite often. It's a great mode of transportation.
Makes sense.
Might
Well,
be better to send them down below for now, then.
don't think so. I vouch for giving Nilly this opportunity.
All right.
How's he good with computers? How good is he with computers?
Oh, I've got someone good with computers. And
She
Magnus would
gestures
just
to the
go
laptop.
and close the laptop and take it.
Cool. They don't like me.
Just so you're aware, on the off chance this is a trick, and there's a significant part of me that hopes it is, so I have an excuse
Oh, I'm sure.
to take you out, but I won't hesitate.
I don't think you would. Why do you think I am giving you what you want and bargaining at least for my life? It's an opportunity and I'm seizing it.
That's the
You
side of
even
your
hold on.
That's the size of your clan I like, Kajai.
What, that we like to survive?
Yes.
Cool. It's good to know that at least the family trait's being passed on. Do you want to know where you can fight more?
Oh, of course. It's always good information.
Great.
Okay. Are they all
Stealth.
as strong as these people?
Stronger.
Oh.
Do you want the ones that are actually formidable to fight?
Oh, I believe that all of the names that you know will do. Strong, stronger, formidable.
Oh, she just gestures a laptop. That's all there.
Perfect.
I'm talking about, she circles her finger down below. The little mosh pit you just broke up. You want guys that are, you guys look pretty, shall we say, seasoned. Do you want the ones that survived like a wave of Sabbat that happened, what was it, 30 years ago? Those that survived that? Or do you want the ones that are older, say about, I don't know, 2000s? What flavor you want?
Just write them all. I might make things a bit fun.
I'm going to turn my back to pull out a file. I have no weapons in the file cabinet. I'm letting you know this now.
It wouldn't make a difference if you did.
True.
That is disappointing.
But at the same time, survival right now is my main goal.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll turn around, open up the thing, pull out a very thick file, put it on the desk in front of her, push it towards the three of you. Operations for the past 30 years. Names, places, maps. Again, computers are not my friend.
So we'll take everything. Any other files in that cabinet? Is there anything else you need before we burn this place down?
No, please burn it. It smells horrible and it's been bothering me for the past, 15 years.
Oh, taken care of. We actually have about 2 minutes to leave.
2 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, not going to ask.
Magnus immediately turns and just starts running out.
Yeah, I'm not even going to question. Mm-mm.
Bastian takes the file and goes.
She will let Kajai go first because eldest should always lead, or at least that's what she has been taught.
You'll go. I would like to heal that aggravated damage. Yeah,
By all means.
Believe this? I rolled 3 successes on all 3 of those dice.
Nice.
It's all my dice luck for every game for all of 2020.
Don't say that. We believe in the dice rolls. It's okay. And as you guys get down, you're stepping through bodies, and your newfound friend is just walking over like it's nothing. They're nothing more than just puppets. They're dead. Doesn't bother her.
Typical Lasombra.
Not wrong. And she'll just look at you going, where are we going next?
You're going to wait.
If this place is going up in 2 minutes, I think we need to kind of move away from the building.
Mm-hmm.
Kajai, mind checking the lockbox before we head out?
Sure. Is it close? If it's close, I'm just gonna rip it out of the wall and we're out.
Absolutely, go for it.
Okay. And just to make sure the thingy is in
It is wrapped up. It looks like it's been wrapped up in what looks like a leather package or leather packet, and it's been worn. It's old. This piece has been in there for some time. My question is do you flip it open and touch it or pull it out or contact it in any way, or you're just verifying it's there?
Kajai is pretty sure he'd mess it up if he touched it. So once he's sure it's in there, he's gonna close it, hold on to it, take whatever else, and we're leaving.
Now, while you're doing this, we're going to go not exactly right now at this moment. We're going to actually take a break for 10 minutes because then we have our spotter, Taylor, and Theo scene that happens at the same time our killing brothers did all of their things, because you're going to see something stop or start. So if we can have a 10-minute break, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. And I appreciate this craziness.
We will be right back.
Friends, it's a potential.
Totally fair.
It's not his fault he's got 1 charisma. That's on me.
We are back.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Yay! Now we're going to see the social side of things. We've left Spotter, Taylor, and Theo in a parking lot, and they are in front of one of the buildings. And it's, from what my description was, and I apologize for me being off tonight, a building off to the side. It's one of the taller ones that I've placed in Hidden City. It's one of the taller buildings in the main center of it. And you received an envelope, Spotter, from somebody that you know has given you information of what the Baron's name is. And if you would give me a quick wits and streetwise roll, please and thank you.
Me or all of us? Me or all of us?
You, please.
Okay.
And you guys, both Taylor and Theo is with you right there because you're in front of the building.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not having a discussion before doing this?
That's where I'm going to let him do his role, and then I'm going to let you all do what you need to do. And then you let me know when you're going in and what you want to do.
Okay.
4.
You do know that not only is this the Baron, they do have sides with the Sabbat. That's why your friends have gone into the other building, and they are known as an Asimite. They did not go with the Banu Hakim name.
Interesting.
And I will let you guys go for the talk and what you need to do.
So, we're meeting the Baron, apparently.
Yeah. Sorsha Tanvers.
She likes to play both sides.
Both sides what?
Him and Sabat.
Does she now?
Yes.
Hmm.
Also, just throwing it out there, which clan do you think she is?
Well, I didn't meet her at the brouhaha, so I wouldn't say mine.
There's apparently a lot of gangrel in the Anarchs.
No, most of them actually went independent.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, contestants. We were looking for
It's just some of the young wolves are joined with the Anarchs. The older ones, the ones with some years and miles on them, no, they went independent.
The answer we were looking for was Asimite.
That's what I thought you
Asimite,
said.
not Banu?
Nope.
Asimite. So they're on that side of the schism.
They are all sorts of schisms.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it is best if I keep my mouth shut.
I wonder if I go in speaking Arabic, if she'll know the tongue.
It's entirely possible.
It's always worth testing. I will always encourage.
And she slips right into perfectly fluent Arabic and says, fucking posers.
Actually, storyteller, since I have Sanskrit as a language, could I sort of get the basis of what she's saying?
No, because Hindi is totally different than Arabic.
Okay, so it's the same as Greek and ancient Greek sort of a deal. Okay.
So, how do we want to play this? It sounds like at the very least she's willing to deal.
Yep. So let's go and talk to her, find out what she wants for what she has, and then we'll tell her what she'll get for what she has.
Which will probably be less than she wants for what she has.
Or more than she expects.
Entirely possible. All right.
Very good. All right. Well, we ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, before we go in, though, Taylor, there's something I wanted you to look at. when we
What's
have
that?
a chance. I have an object in my possession. Want your opinion, but another time. Just wanted to get into your ear.
Absolutely. I'll take a
Thank
look at it. Yeah.
You can bring the blue hair too.
Oh.
Yeah, that is interesting.
All right.
Oh, I have a gal. She does it. Yeah, she's great.
Did you dye it tonight?
2 nights ago. It doesn't change. Red isn't my natural color either.
I suppose it's just odd because I was used to the red.
Uh-huh.
Doc, don't stab her, please.
Oh, no, I'm not going to stab him. It's so much fun to just dick with him.
I meant him. He's the stabby one.
You try to stab one fledgling, and it's your whole personality.
Oh, no, he could try to stab me.
Oh, you have the steel rod, too. You have 2 pieces.
All right, gentlemen, let's go.
And as you guys walk into, I had to make sure I wasn't muted. As you walk into the building, there is receptionists there, and one of the ladies looks up and smiles and says, "Hi, how can I help you this evening?"
Yes, here to see Miss Tanvers.
Oh, did you have an appointment this evening? And
I
she'll start
believe
going
she
through.
is expecting us.
Oh, that. Yes. Give me 1 second, and she will go and get what looks like a key and walk over to the elevator. And she unlocks it, pushes the button. I'm going to let you guys go in. There's only one button. It goes straight up to that room. Okay.
Thank you. What's your name, dear?
It's Agatha. Hi.
Thank you, Agatha.
Of course. Please. If you need anything, do let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we go into the elevator.
That elevator doesn't take long. I mean, the building is only about 5 stories. So you will be brought into this kind of boardroom, and you have a lovely selection of people that are standing there waiting for you. They're all sitting around what looks like a very modernized boardroom with glass. It looks down on this mezzanine, and it looks like an artificial light to make it look dayish. It's not exactly daylight, but close enough.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all kind of talking and conversing about. And when those doors open and they see the 3 of you, it kind of almost goes dead quiet, and they all turn to look at you guys. You have, I believe, 3 gentlemen and 2 women, and they're all on the witty Chicago Hidden City. If you'd like to take a gander.
Okay. Good evening.
The lovely African-American lady stands up and says, "Good evening. How can I help you? I heard that you were coming."
Yes. Dr. Taylor Hammond. And she walks, and I walk forward. Here looking for a certain object that I believe you have knowledge of.
That one. I'm Bearer Sergeant Danvers. Pleasure to meet you. I'm assuming you all 3 are associates for this, yes?
Spotter.
Dr. Smith.
I see. All the way from Chicago, I see.
Of course.
What do you know about it?
Enough.
Fair assumption.
I also know whom it truly belongs to.
That I do not know. Would you care to tell us?
That depends. Where is the object?
Presently, around us. It's here.
Mm-hmm.
In this room, if you prefer to know.
Do we need to have the board here to speak, or do you do business for yourself?
I do business for myself. Sometimes when people say that I'm hearing of, shall we say, unexpected visitors, I like to have some friends around. I'm sure, and she will gesture to Spotter and Theo, you agree with this?
Then may I have a seat so we can discuss
Absolutely.
the
Please.
situation?
Would you like anything, any refreshments?
I'm perfectly
Good,
fine.
thank you.
Gentlemen?
Good, thanks.
And Theo just shakes his head. He's also gonna throw up Sense the Unseen as Taylor takes a seat.
Oh, absolutely. You will not see. Ironically enough, there are no Nosferatu. Nothing is warded. You do see in the center of the table that the center of the table is glowing, so you know that the piece is inside the table.
Okay.
So she's not lying. It is in the room. And she'll slowly sit down going, so, please, pray tell me why you have come.
Because the owners of the object that your piece belongs to would like it back.
Who does it belong to?
Werewolves.
I see. This explains why they were knocking at our door about, 3 weeks ago.
Indeed.
We sent them back.
Mhm.
They didn't come nicely.
They tend not to.
No.
You'll find me much more pleasant.
I mean, we are sitting down and having a conversation, yes?
Yes.
You do see one of the gentlemen actually kind of put their hand to their temple, almost like they are suffering from a mild headache.
And Taylor looks at him and says, you know, it is very rude to do that. Just ask questions. I'll answer.
He just looks and goes, mm-hmm.
Because he's also going to take 2 aggravated willpower damage from that.
Yes, he has. That has already been taken. Hence why he is wincing and not feeling his best.
No, he's got a migraine right now. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sorry about that. Apparently he likes to, shall we say, be proactive.
Yes. Try to probe people, I see.
It's not the first time, and I didn't ask him to. So,
I understand.
And she looks to him. He gets up, bows appropriately, bows to you guys, and leaves the room.
Was that the smug-looking one?
Sure, why not?
It feels like that's which one it was. The one with the light blue undershirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured.
We'll call him Kevin.
He's on the list.
We're not wrong. Apologies for Kevin. He likes to, shall we say, be proactive in certain things and try to get an upper hand. Do forgive him.
He's nosy.
Indeed.
Aren't we all?
I prefer far more direct communication.
And I'm assuming this is why you are here.
Exactly. So, we are here to retrieve said object on behalf of not just werewolves that came knocking on your door.
Who else?
Other werewolves and certain prominent vampires in Chicago.
The ones that closed the door on us.
Yes, I wonder why they did that.
Oh, I don't know, because I wouldn't play their game. Oh, I'm sorry. The Blood Wedding did not turn around and do anything for me. Not to mention the whole, we are now this and the rebranding. Might as well just turn around and rebrand just like the ministry is trying to do.
Yeah, no one's going to buy that from them.
No one's going to buy this one. Do you think that's why I turned around and completely left it all? No team. Might as well turn around and say that we're forgiven for everything that we've done. See if the Tremere thing put another curse on us.
No comment.
Are you a Tremere, Dr. Smith?
It's not a secret.
Yes, he is.
And you see me raising weapons, do you?
No.
Oh,
What do you offer in replacement of this piece?
what do you seek for it?
Well, being that you're a woman of taste and understanding and intelligence, what was all the women that we all want?
The
Seat
ability,
at the table.
the seat at the table, please. The ability to do whatever the fuck we want.
Oh, I do that already.
A seat at the table. You know, it's funny. You're not the first anarch to want that.
I probably won't be the last either.
No.
But the question is, Peterson won't even let us in the city. So which prominent, dare I ask, of the forgotten brood have you represented?
The youngest.
Ojamai. Do you think he can actually do it?
With the
some help.
With the right teacher. And Taylor just gives a wicked predator grin.
I see you are going to teach him?
I am a professor.
Please tell me you're going to use more than just your wits and your words and sometimes poke him with the stick.
Of course.
Oh, good.
As I am sure you've heard before, it takes a village.
Not for Loden's brood. It takes a city.
Well, luckily, Loden kind of neglected this one.
Huh.
Left no impression, but it's a fresh canvas.
Exactly. Oh, and in case you don't know who I am of Clan Bruja.
And you're not punching me. This is entertaining now.
We come in various flavors.
I guess.
But, yes, he is trying to broker agreements with certain werewolves as well as certain anarchs.
Interesting.
So, if you wish a seat at the table, I will tell you some of the company you keep will prevent that. Your reputation precedes.
The company I keep is only for necessary information and necessary, shall we say, supplies.
I understand.
That can be cut off, no problem. Also, they're nothing more than kitten fodder. I can turn on them any moment and give you all the information you need or want.
That may get you a word with the future prince.
Does it also help that, shall we say, I do have connections with Nelly? He and I have worked together.
That may also work.
Good. Don't get me wrong. Nelly is very cunning and very, shall we say.
Yes, he is. I've had the pleasure.
Oh, good. He's very, shall we say, understanding of needs and make sure that he gets what he needs and what he wants.
Indeed.
He's not bad with weapons, too.
That is good to know.
Yeah, I had to fight him.
Did you enjoy it?
I was unexpectedly surprised at his cunning and his spryness. I did not expect what he had done.
That is high praise.
You're not wrong, especially that I have gone toe-to-toe with your clan, shall we say, 3 weeks ago, because I had a whole pack come in thinking that they could take over.
How young were they?
Forgive my candor, but they didn't even press 20 years past.
I'm sorry. That is hilarious to me. Some of the young ones, they really are just so, yeah. Mm-mm.
Why is it always the infants that have the biggest egos?
Because they think they have the biggest balls and they think that we are old, slow, and cannot handle it.
They don't know much about their new existence.
Amongst my clan, not all of our young, not all of them survive their trial by fire. But yes.
You're not wrong, especially when they are of motorcycle gangs and think that whips and chains scare me. Call me a good time.
Exactly.
Storyteller.
Yes.
I'll actually let Spotter go first.
I was going to say, can we see the building that the other guys went to from here?
You are now in the middle of a mezzanine. You're in a area that you are blocked off from.
It's
you
internal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would also like to possibly do a wit's insight about her whole statement of most other anarchs are fodder to me. I don't really care because I know that anarchs tend to be loyal SOBs, and that's a little funky to hear an anarch parent say. So I'd like to see if she's
you could totally do that. Absolutely.
About that.
And she will look over as she's talking with Taylor. She'll look over to Spotter going, "You're quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not say much?"
No, my job is to spot.
Hence the name Spotter.
And now we are caught up.
Interesting. And what have you spotted lately? Forgive me, Dr. Hammond. You are very much a wealth of information. I enjoy chatting. I would like him to say something at least.
Of course.
No, many things. Interesting that happened. Let's see. Actually, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Has that syphilis-ridden fatso, Capone, made his way into Schaussburg?
He has. Last week.
He's moving all sorts of places lately.
As I say, I'm surprised to see him in Schaumburg. Is anyone else? What kind of self-respecting Camarilla laden Ventru would come here to seek us?
Please, he is Capone first.
Oh, always. Completely.
Capone first, Desperate second, Ventru third.
He will back whichever horse is winning.
Not to mention, he tried to come on me. It was not exactly the best thing that I'd ever had. It wasn't even a compliment.
Please tell me he even had a disguise up first.
One could only wish to make his presence more palatable. I would rather be around your clan. No offense. I would rather be around your clan than be in a room with him for 5 minutes.
We're very personable.
You're very personable, pleasurable. You have your inner beauty shining through. I appreciate this.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, he has come by. Shall we say a couple others have decided to sneak around and sniff to see which way the wind is blowing. It's not the best. And to see some of the Loader children coming around, I'm like, really? Why are we here? Why come to Schaumburg where you have the whole city of Chicago to handle? Not to mention, some of the other parents around here are now getting antsy. Capone's visited all of them.
Yes.
Taylor's going to look to the table of her companions to see if there's any reaction to this discussion.
They are so used to this. And right now, what she's saying, they witnessed. They're nodding their heads in agreement.
By the way, didn't catch your names.
The guy with the beard, he says his name. Oh, there's two guys with beards. Sorry. The one with the non-blazer is Jack. The woman is Antonia. And the guy with the glasses is Jason.
And who was the rude one?
Kevin.
Pleasure.
They all nod, and then she'll just gesture and go, "These are my people."
Understood.
As in my legacy.
Hmm.
They are learning exactly how to handle things the way that one should without this whole Bono crap. It's better to sit here, talk, and discuss, and use the blades when you need to.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, Kevin is, shall we say, one that is impetuous. I will take care of him later. Again, apologies. He likes to jump in and things.
I see that.
I'll send him next time to the brewer. We'll see how that goes. I am rather interested why a Tremere is here. And what is your stakes in all of this, as you have lost so much in the, last 2 years?
I feel like that's rather self-explanatory. You even answered the question yourself. We've lost so much in 2 years.
So you're looking to rebuild?
It's not a secret.
If you help us, or shall we say you help me, get a seat at the table, I will see some books rightfully restored to you that may or may not have been purged 2 years ago. Let's just say Abe is a little sloppy.
Isn't he, though?
Him, several others.
And perhaps, if things go well, a discussion of something that I'm sure you would be interested in hearing?
I'm ears. You're sitting here, yes?
Oh, no, it wouldn't be anything major. Just a small chat.
Oh, are we talking private?
Yes.
You give me a seat, I will talk to you, yes.
But I can tell you, for the piece itself, we will put word with Kevin Jackson that if he ascends to his praxis, which likely will happen, we are not the only horses backing him.
There.
That you wish to have a seat or way to communicate, way to do business. And by relinquishing this object to its rightful owners, I will speak on your behalf with the rightful owners to call off the wolves.
I have your word on this.
She sticks out her hand and says, "You absolutely do."
She will actually get up, walk over to you, and shake your hand.
Just so we're clear, Spotter will get up and shake hands as well.
She'll turn to Theo.
I will extend my hand, but there is like a noticeable yeah, you seem like you're cool that I'm Tremere, but I'm still not certain. but I'll take and shake her hand all the same.
It's a firm hand. She's not going to turn around and mince words. She gives you a firm handshake, all of you.
I'm also going to make sure that I'm the last one so that I don't let go, so I can keep her close to ask her something.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you be the one at the table, or would it need to be something that all you barons talk over and pick the best candidate from your ranks?
I'm speaking for myself. What baron won't take the opportunity to stand at the table with everyone else? The other barons can do the same. I have something you need. I'm taking the opportunity to make sure that I have a seat. The others, they can take their time. They can do what they want to. But since I'm running Schaumburg, none of the others, Joshua and the other two, will not turn around and challenge me. They've already tried. And look at where they are. In their own seats, not here.
I was just curious because I am certain there are some members who would see one anarch at the table and just assume that you represented the whole. whether you
Then-
actually represented your sect or not.
That is their assumption, not mine.
Very well. As long as you
And-
know that that weight will be perceived to be on your shoulders.
And
one
that
way
is
or the
up for
other.
that is up for the prince to turn around and clear up the air about.
Indeed.
Hence why, and she'll look to Taylor, the teacher. And she will wave her hand into the center of the table, and the table will part, and slowly a leather covered object comes up, and she will take it and offer it to Taylor.
Taylor will reach in her bag, just going for gloves. She puts on gloves, and takes the satchel.
It's old leathery. It's an old leather, and you can feel the weight of the object in it.
I just open it briefly to get eyes on it.
Mm-hmm. And you see that it is rather an old piece broken.
Mm-hmm. Baron, truly, it was a pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you. I try to make things pleasurable and memorable in one way or another.
And just in case you need it, Taylor puts out a business card on the table.
She'll take it and she will give you one. And given your understanding of certain occults, when you take her business card and roll your thumb underneath one of them, you will feel almost like a lily of the valley kind of feeling to it. Like there's an impression of a lily of the valley flower.
Lovely. And then she puts it in her bag.
Would you like me to escort you out, or are you good?
We can see ourselves out. But thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Antonio gets up, walks to the door, and pushes the button. The door is open. And she goes, "You have a lovely night, and I hope that you arrive safely at your home."
Have a good evening.
You too. And as you go in, again, it's a quick drop down. The door is open, and there is Agatha waiting, making sure that you guys are safe and okay and good. And she'll smile, go, "Oh, it must have been a really good meeting. I'm so happy. Do you guys need anything before you leave?"
We are fine, dear, but thank you so much.
"Oh, of course. Anything to make sure that your stay is great.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you have a lovely night."
You too. And we head out to the car.
As you are heading out to the car, the fire has started into the other building, and you can see that going off as he jumps in.
Looks
The
like they're
gentlemen were
having
busy.
fun.
And I'm going to assume you all had, well, I wouldn't say casually, but I assume you all are driving back to the cell block. As you guys are arriving to the cell blocks, would you guys like to have any conversations?
I'm always struck by how bureaucratic the anarchs are.
The anarchs are basically Camarilla in miniature.
That was my assessment.
They really are. They have their petty fiefdoms, their baronies, whereas the tower has their, hierarchy. But it's still the same. And if any of the young ones survive long enough, they become the thing that they hate.
Fair enough.
That just means that eventually all anarchs can become Camarilla. There is hope for them after all. That was a joke.
Yes, and those of us with enough age realize that it's all bullshit and we don't ascribe to any of it.
I'm in the Camarilla mainly for structural reasons.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Jai, Magnus, and Bastion, you guys join in when you can. You guys are coming in as they're talking. So go ahead. Sorry, Spotter. My bad.
No. I'm probably just going to retire to the Undercity and leave this bullshit behind at some point.
You all sound lovely.
Did you
Things
all
go
have
well?
fun? I saw the fireworks.
Yes, we even brought gifts.
On an out of character note, what percentage of each of you is covered in blood?
Oh, Magnus had a change of clothes. So
Smart.
Yeah,
Question.
as Taylor's sitting in the basement of the cell block, she actually has her packet like on the table. So
There was a bit of a wrinkle. Someone wanted to switch sides. They offered some decently useful information, as well as a promise on locations where I could find someone worth fighting.
one of your clan?
A dear cousin, as the Nosferatu would say.
It's so somber, isn't it?
Oh, at least they were
More and
smart
more
enough
of you
to
are
figure it out.
leaving.
I've noticed. I haven't heard word from the clan proper, but who knows?
That would be the funniest thing to happen.
The winds are shifting.
The sword of Cain is rusting.
One can only
Transforming
hope.
into something new.
Mm-hmm.
I take it your lack of damaged clothing means your conversation with the...
Perfectly lovely. But you know, I
Incredibly
do
civil.
spend my free time, frolicking with anarchs, so it's fine.
If you've never seen Taylor skip, it is something to see.
This particular Baron that we met with was rather boisterous, but not the way you'd expect an anarch to be boisterous.
Oh,
She's an Assamite.
an interesting tidbit.
Assamite.
Assamite.
Yes.
Not Banu. Assamite.
She used that word
Interesting.
specifically.
very interesting.
She has basically
Very
defected
interesting.
from both sides of the schism.
Yep.
And,
She is proud of it.
and keeps either her brood or her childer, I'm uncertain which,
I think they are
around
her childer, the way she said legacy.
Or
Yeah.
at the very least, descended from her line in some form.
Mm-hmm. One of them tried to read me with their mind powers, and that didn't go well.
Oh, you have a defense against that?
I do.
Or Kevin went to the corner.
Yes, not the Kevin we're currently sponsoring, a different Kevin. We can call him
He'll be
We
in the
can-
corner too.
we can call him Kev for convenience sake.
One has to admire the irony, however.
Yeah, she said he was impetuous. He was a cocky-looking son of a bitch.
Is it something with the name?
We need to find someone we need to find a different Jackson and compare.
Yes.
We need a larger sample size than we
Yes.
currently are working with.
Is there another Ventru with the last name Jackson?
Oh, God, I don't know.
It's bound to be.
I have better things to do with my time than keep tabs on fucking Venture lineage.
True.
The Ventru can barely keep up with their own lineages. Why do we need to help?
And God knows, do they try?
So you ended up getting someone with good intel wanting to defect. We have a Baron that wants basically a seat at the table to be able to do business because they've been shut out and for reasons because, they basically were hand in hand with the Sabbat with taking down Loden. But she says that she is just using them because being shut out of the city, she's willing to sacrifice them.
What's her options? What are her options?
Yeah, what are her options?
When you say seat at the table, are they wanting to be the primogen of
Anarchs.
Baron?
No, it's not necessarily that she wants that sort of authority, as it were. She's looking for her interests, her Schlossberg's interests.
Voice. Yeah.
Yeah, her barony's interests, not the anarch movement.
I suppose that lines up with Kevin looking to make peace with all the other supernaturals.
Yeah.
I told her we would present it. And also that because she was willing to part with the piece, that I would speak with the werewolves on her behalf to call them off a bit in her area.
Seems feasible, I believe.
Oh, Spotter asked a rather poignant question of her that we got a fantastically detailed answer on. Spotter?
What would that be?
Capone, in his infinite wisdom, has decided to spread himself even thinner and is moving into Western Chicago. He's been seen multiple times and even tried to woo our dear Asimite.
Yep.
Unsuccessfully.
Of course it wasn't successful.
I mean,
She seems like a smart woman.
she is a very keen woman.
Oh,
So-
Not exactly a fighter.
No.
But that
Like
does
how much-
remind me, there was rumors, or, well, it comes from our new defector that the bishop has moved to Milwaukee and is gathering forces or something.
Under Mark Decker's watch.
Here's so.
Oh, somebody
the
needs to
wolf
let
pack
Decker
here.
know. He will go to on the fucking warpath.
Theodore will just very slowly turn and look over at Magnus. I don't mean to be clanist on this, but I truly don't know anyone else here who could contact him.
I could pass word to the wolf pack.
Because holy shit. Oh, God, get the wolf pack involved too? Holy hell. Milwaukee gonna get fucking locked down. Holy shit.
Magnus takes out his phone and just texts what is her name? Aurora.
Josiah? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Texts Aurora. Yeah, he wouldn't text his sire about this. Knowing how, I can't think of a situation where he would text his sire.
That's valid.
Sire needs to be less of a fuck off to do that.
Exactly. No, he texts Aurora and is just like, hey, something you may want to pass on to your friends, especially up in Milwaukee. Maybe let Mark Decker know too. There's a bit of Roman Catholic clergy headed that way, doing a bit of proselytizing.
You get the image of an upside down cross on there?
Mhm.
Question mark?
And a check mark in reply.
Do you know when?
Did we get that information, storyteller, of when he headed out?
I believe Isabella said it had already gone up to, so you can assume in the past week.
You say already there.
Already there.
There's a ... for a moment. Okay. Cool. We'll drop off information from Indianapolis. You're going to get a giggle out of this.
All right, looking forward to it.
The old fat roly-poly is dipping more toes into how does his brain not stay in his head? Question mark.
I don't know, but he was making some moves up in Schaumburg apparently too.
Next time you go to the rail yards, look for bodies.
All right.
State. Assets being deployed.
Okay.
See you later. Thanks for the thing. We'll write up soon.
Yeah, Magnus just looks up and passes that on to the coterie.
Remind me not to piss her off.
Yeah. Wolfpack, you don't get to be part of that without being tough.
Good fighters.
Do you plan on sending her the whole big file that we got of gigantic amount of Sabbat information and their actions in the last 30 years?
Not yet. I
Let's-
figured
let's
Kajai
see
would
what's on
want
there.
first crack at that.
Yeah. I was just going to
completely-
suggest.
You
Exactly.
can keep the digital information, though, but I would like to see if there's anyone worth going after before we start sharing it with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Last group was all people too young to know the right way to hold a sword, or that they don't need to breathe anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I get trying to emulate breeding, but if you're Sabbat, isn't that kind of literally your whole thing not to do that?
Just
Like,
tells you,
Mhm.
just tells you how fresh they were.
It tells you how much the Sabbat has fallen off.
That too.
Yes,
Fair point.
that sword isn't interesting.
Well, I mean, we just have the dregs here, right? They're all moving east. I thought.
And more
Okay.
are defecting.
I mean, look what they have to work with.
Fair point.
They didn't
We
just treat
did-
them like. Sorry.
Did get our piece of the bolt. Not
Oh.
sure if do we want to notify the wolves to come to us, or
Yeah, I mean, this werewolf bullshit. Let's let them come get it.
Taylor will call our DM.
Not the kinky kind, chat.
Our D&D DM.
Yeah, the nerdier kind. Somehow.
Look, nerdy can be kinky too.
Yes.
She'll call question.
Yeah, it'll take about 2 weeks, and I'll be like, "What's your crime? I got your dime."
I bet you do, but I got your dime now because we got
baby.
2 pieces.
Say what?
Mm-hmm.
No. Wait. Say what?
We got 2 pieces.
Now, pieces as in the pieces or
The
just
pieces. The pieces.
Holy
Pieces
fuck
at home.
knuckles, really?
Yeah.
Well, slap my ass and call me Sally. Holy shit.
All right, Sally, get over here. I'll slap your ass.
Listen here, sweet thing.
We're only hearing her side of this fucking conversation.
Absolutely, you are. Wait, you really you got 2 of them?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you touched them?
No.
Okay, all right. Look,
I'm not stupid, okay? I do archaeology
say you
for
were.
a living, okay?
I wasn't sure how they were given to you or whose
wrapped in
corpse you
leather
had pulled 'em out of.
satchels.
What?
They're wrapped in leather.
Suck my nuts. What the fuck is that bullshit? I didn't know that they were put into leather. Cool, though. But that's unexpected. Oh, leather. Right. Cool. Yeah. Don't touch them, but just, are they together or close together?
Just the 2 pieces here. You still have the other one, right?
Oh, yeah. That's.
Are we
Trust me,
screwed?
once. No. Yeah, no. Physically, well, you're not screwed.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that things are okay because spirits like to talk to them and then test the people that hold on to them.
Well, then come get them.
I'm on my way. I'm not exactly in the city. I didn't expect you guys to do this like now, but I'm on my way. It's going to take me a little bit. We decided to actually go to the set that's not exactly in Chicago. It's about 3 hours out. I will get here as fast as I can.
Okay. Yeah, we decided to escalate things because Big Daddy ain't hanging up north no more.
Your Big Daddy.
Mm-hmm. The one that you said you had fun with. Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was kind of fun. But he was supposed to be up there. Oh, he moved. And that, I don't know that part.
Yeah,
And I wasn't aware.
Yeah, last week he winked at me. Mm-hmm.
Well, that was unexpected and slightly unfortunate.
Yeah. So now you're telling me more unfortunate shit's about to happen? This is great.
No, it'll be fine.
You
It'll be
have to
all
spank
fine.
my ass and call me Sally.
Baby, I'll spank your ass and call you whatever you want. I mean, right now I'm just like, oh, yay, we've got oh God, you've got him. Okay, well, here we are. I will bring some friends to make sure you're good. Don't trust me. They'll be fine with you all. Just hang in, hang out, have fun. Just don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, I don't believe you.
Sure, because this is one I haven't had the experience with. So we're experiencing this together for the first time.
Great.
You'll have fun. I hope you'll have fun. I mean, spirits are fun.
I'm sure
Just don't
they
piss 'em
are.
off. Yes.
Everything I've heard about them talk about just how much fun they are.
So exciting. Let me tell you. I'll tell my glaive story another time.
Okay.
I'm getting into the car and we're on our way.
Okay. Thanks.
Just sure. Bye,
I
Sally.
disconnect.
And as Taylor hangs up, Theodore is saying under his breath, "And I'm hungry like the wolf."
No, she was just so shocked that we did it as quickly as we did and that we have both like now that she said spank her ass and call her Sally like out of shock. And I said, okay, Sally, I'll spank your ass.
Of course they did.
But you also said that. So who's the real Sally?
No, well, doesn't really matter because I think we're all a little bit fucked.
Oh.
Fucked. In what way?
Because we have the two pieces close together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a problem.
Yeah, there seems to be a spirit of some sort attached to these things.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
fuck.
You're backing up.
Yeah, so don't touch them. And
Okay.
hopefully they don't fuck us up too bad.
Should we separate
Okay.
them?
So,
Should we run screaming?
I'll be right back.
She said don't leave.
I'm not leaving. I'm just going down the hall.
Okay.
Magnus
Actually,
takes
backing up into
takes
a
the
corner.
laptop, goes into
Misty.
Misty's cave,
The
and-
Hungry Like the Wolf is playing now. You're welcome.
and
Mhm.
he's like, "Okay, good to know that you know what's happening." Here's
No,
the
I'm
laptop.
Duran
Focus
Duran.
on
What's up?
that. Here's the laptop.
Yeah.
Focus on that. Don't leave here until I come get you.
Focusing on what? No, you guys
Get
are
all
back.
the information off that laptop.
Okay, you guys are back though.
Yes.
I saw you leaving. Cool. All right. Good to know. Well, have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is a lot. So be good.
Yeah. Just again, don't leave here until I come get you.
I got it, Dad. Work on laptop. Give it information. Give it to you. Don't leave here.
All right.
Do I get a cookie?
He pats her on the head and then turns and heads back to the rest of the group.
Damn. As you guys come back to the group, who has Sensei Unseen?
have a
Oh, great.
insight if it helps.
Oblivion does help a little, yeah. You will see as you have been talking and conversing that being that the two pieces are together, you do start to see this kind of magical, it's not fusing, but this magical connect. These haven't been together in over a century. So you see them kind of whirling together. You see kind of this kind of mystical golden swooshing. It's the best way I could say it. For Kajai, you see the spirit actually doing almost like a figure eight between the two pieces to actually realize what they are, to kind of come together almost, not physically, but more on a spiritual level, literally.
We
we shouldn't separate them.
I don't think that touching them is a good idea.
Nope.
How about we all just leave the room?
The werewolf said that we shouldn't leave.
Oh, we can stay right outside
We can
the door.
stay in the bar. Basically,
let's-
she's
let's
coming
not
here.
be
It's going to
near
take her
them.
about 3 hours to get here.
Yeah.
And make sure that no one else goes near it.
Yeah.
To you, Taylor, and you, Spotter, a fucky wucky happening. on this thing in particular, a lot of weird energy.
Oh, I'm out.
It's swirling incredibly consistently, which is not a good thing.
The spirits are combining together.
Oh,
Great. Let's not be in the room.
yeah.
Yes.
So, if we're putting it in non-mystical terms, the fetish wants to be back together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
That's kind of cool, though.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yes, and if we weren't given a warning by questions, I would be studying it. But
Let's get out of.
Then you know
the
what?
room.
Y'all go keep watch. Make sure nobody comes in here. I'll stay.
Can you deal with the spirit?
Hey, worst it can do is ash me.
Fair point.
I would love to roll some wits insight on Taylor to see if she's just blasé or if she genuinely isn't concerned about something like that.
I go ahead and roll, and I'll tell you. Mm-hmm.
By all means. While he's doing an insight on Taylor, what are you guys liking to do?
I'll probably go out to the bar. What time of night is it? Is it late?
I would say, being that the sun is still in the midst of setting early, so about 7, you're about 1 to 2 in the morning right now. You've clocked most of the night doing a lot of your stuff, which is actually quite good. Plus the traveling back and forth to Schaumburg and the traffic.
Yeah, I'll go to the bar and I'll just see if I can get the station baseball recap.
Magnus heads up and checks with the bartender and stuff like that.
Kajai is going to be in the hall near the room, and he has the shield kind of braced towards the room in case it explodes or whatnot.
Bastion is gonna stand close to Kajai because he doesn't trust that thing, and maybe he can do something about it if it really comes to thing because he has celebrity.
That's fair. Taylor, Theodore got a 1 success on his insight on you.
Got 1.
I only have 4 dice.
Okay, so you got 1 success. With 1 success, you don't know, but she does not look worried.
Okay. Theodore doesn't want to be standing in front of the door, but I'm assuming this is in our actual private room.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then he knows it's not going to keep a spirit out, but he's double checking the ward. Just so he feels like he's doing something.
Okay. And once the gentlemen leave, Taylor's going to take out her phone and text Lena, hey, if I don't make it home, make sure what I found gets to Budapest.
You get a text that says, no problem, already packing everything up for you. I was expecting you home early, but you know what? No worries. It'll be done before you get home. Like a good goal, she always makes sure that your shit's taken care of. And multiple things happen at once. Taylor, after you send that text and you receive a text from your goal, you get a phone call.
Do I recognize the number?
What number do you have for Theo Bell?
Don't have one for him. So I don't recognize the number.
You don't.
She'll answer the phone. Dr. Hammond?
Hey, it's me.
He'll be.
He'll use your real name.
What on earth? How did you get this number?
You had to ask that? Really? Really? Wow. Damn, girl.
What can I do for you?
Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Sitting down.
Yeah, I am.
I just found out some disturbing information, and I think you might want to know.
What's that?
You know that unfortunate, shall we say, accident that happened with the person that brought you over?
Yeah.
I found out who, shall we say, authorized and did it.
Tell me.
Karlak.
There's silence for just a moment. Thank you, Theo.
I'm on my way across the Atlantic now.
All right.
Talk to you when I land.
I look forward to it. Take care.
Of course. You too. As Dr. Taylor is getting that call, Magnus, you receive a text from your cousin. You had a question come out. And the response is, that is your wife, reincarnated. Problem. Terminal. 6 months. So sorry.
He would text back, why?
Funny how curses work. Mother's side, you beat it. Only 1-2. Just found her. Working on what we can do.
When you know who put it, let me know.
They don't hesitate. They give you the information. They say who it is. From what they remember.
Do you know where he is right now?
Searching.
Thank you.
While Magnus gets that text, I believe, Bastion, you get a phone call.
Bastion looks the number and
It's your favorite goal. Hashtag only goal.
okay, and then he what's it do? He's here. Hey baby.
Hey, how are you?
Doing fine. What about you? How's
Oh,
the
you know.
night?
It was dull at first. Got some great leads on some fantastic bids. I'm calling because something happened.
Oh. Did it now? What?
Do you remember a woman named Margot? 1940s, 1950s.
Margot.
Blonde, sway of the hips. She could turn around and do really good tango, apparently.
I remember Margot.
Guess who just came into town and may or may not be looking for you?
Bastion leans into the wall. Oh my God, you're serious about this?
He has a heart attack.
Okay, keep me informed. We'll see what I can do. How do with this?
Sure. Fingers crossed.
Yes. Keep me informed.
Of course.
Bastion hangs up.
Theo, one of your reverends calls you.
Yes.
Hi, sir. How are you doing tonight?
Fine. And yourself?
Adequate as always.
You usually don't need to call unless there's something going on.
Correct.
What's going on?
We received how do I put this? A visit.
Abraham again?
No. A gentleman that came up and said that he was a child of a man named Amos. He wants to speak to you.
That's okay then.
We told him you were out and busy, and that we took their information and we would let them know when you were available. I'm so sorry to call you. I didn't mean I was going to wait, but this just seemed urgent.
It is. I'll explain when I get home, and I'll hang up.
While you are on the phone call, Kajai, you get a text. We all know that you are on a smaller cell phone that is not a smartphone or anything like that. It's one of your people turning around to tell you that who is your touchstone, by the way? The one that means the most to you.
His name is Tariq, and he is the spitting image of Shai's mortal father. So what does the text message say?
The text message is an apology to interrupt your evening, but they want to know if that you can come to the hospital as Tajik was attacked and is on life support.
He swings his hand with the shield back and into the wall with enough force that it embeds the shield into the wall. And when he does that, he looks over and the phone is shattered. So he pulls out a really old pager and he sends 911 to his ghoul. And the player's not old enough to have used the pager, but he will tell them to go to the hospital.
You get a response of, on my way. And while that is happening, Spotter, Charlie runs in. You can see that she's been cut up a little bit. You can tell she's been in a fight. And her cap is gone. Her hair's tousled. And she's just almost out of breath, trying to at least touch you for a moment to get her breath together.
I grab her shoulder. Deep breath.
Working on it. You know how hard
it out,
it is.
Charlie.
Oh, yeah, well, breathing. You've stopped doing that for some time, haven't you? Anyhow, sorry. Yeah, no, 8-Ball sent me.
Oh.
We were all down in the sewer doing some work, excavating, trying to help some of the older people out, you know, the ones that were trying to help.
Mm-hmm.
The sewer got flooded, and so now the bottom's getting floated. Half of your family got wiped out. I'm so sorry. I was one of them that got out. 8-Ball's trying to get some people out, but I think it was about at least 50 or 60 washed away right into the lake.
Oh, they're gone.
Yeah,
Back
from
to
what?
Nick. Good.
I'm sorry.
No, Charlie, you did everything right. Don't worry about it. Sit.
Don't worry about it, right? Because I just went through 5 feet of water just to get here. 7 sewers, and I think I lost the number of ladders.
Got it.
Can I get some water?
Yeah, stay here.
Preferably clean.
Yep, get the bartender.
Cool.
Yes, we're not going to give you sewer water, Charlie. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I get the bartender. Whatever she needs, just...
Done and done.
Yep.
And
Magnus
you see her
walks over to the bartender and says, "Close the bar. We're shutting down for the night."
bartender does exactly that.
Okay.
He says, "Okay, everyone, last round, let's go." And within about 5-10 minutes, the bar is closed.
Well, I know we're not supposed to leave, but I got to get out of here for a second.
You do what you have to do.
Understood.
Magnus just opens his wallet, takes out 500s, and just hands it to the bartender. Says, "Go home. See you tomorrow night."
Sure, boss. Without a word. The funny thing about spirits is when you reconnect old pieces, it touches those that have touched it. Even though you didn't physically touch it, you were around it, you talked it, you freed it, you liberated it. This totem is now going to see just what you're all made of. I'd like to thank the players for tonight. Tomorrow, next week will be a very interesting and special one as they all go through the dark side of their souls and beast to see just exactly what they can do and what the totem is going to teach them. And I give it to Mama McStabber.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this session of Vampire the Masquerade, Chicago Hidden City. Y'all, all us, the beast in us just got triggered on the fuck.
Yeah, a werewolf spirit is fucking with us. We're vampires. Why do you care?
Seriously, that wasn't. Yeah, this is not on Spotter's bingo card for the week.
Yeah, this is great. So join us on the Discord. That is where we all hang out when we're not streaming, and it's also where we cast our tables from. So join us there. We occasionally do some Zoom hangouts and such, and yeah, so literally join us there. You don't want to miss out. You also get the stream notices there, so you know when we're live, and also, when the YouTubes get posted, we have alerts for that too. So yeah, join us there. And speaking of YouTube, you can check back episodes of this series and any other games that are actively streaming right now on our YouTube channels. You also can catch over 5 years of World of Darkness and other gaming content on the McStabber Studios YouTube channel. And on the Ishvel channel, you can check out our amazing GM and keeper, Dr. Tiss. Her content is there for D&D 5e and Call of Cthulhu, London Esoteric Society, that she's currently running with us on Saturdays. Make sure that you do give some subscribes on YouTube and like and comment on the videos there, because that bumps us up in the algorithm and it costs you absolutely nothing to do so. So please go do that. And also, check out amazing streamers that are part of our community here that do things on their own channels, like Jenny Von Esch. What you got going on?
Rebranding, doing a whole bunch of stuff. I've started making a Wraith pincushion because, let's just face it, pincushions are all dead and we just might as well embrace it. Working on some new stuff and a trash fire because, hi, welcome to 2024. It is a trash fire. Otherwise, I'm here, or I might be starting over at Ree soon.
Speaking of, Ree, what you got going on your channel?
Yes, this week, so Sunday, join our group of investigators as all roads lead to the Juju house. We got to find out what they're going to see in there. And then next week, the 22nd, Arcane Veils begins, where our lovely storyteller gets to take the role of a wonderful mage and begin their journey to the road of ascension.
All right. Fantastic. Anyone else here do any streaming outside of our channel? No? All right. You can also catch Junie this week, Tuesday, in the finale of Monster of the Month, and on Friday, running Werewolf for Queen's Gambit. They're going to do their second session. There's a few of those werewolf players right here at this table. And of course, back here again on Saturday evening. But we're going to get to the schedule in just a minute. So check out our merch store if you would like to get any studio merch. We don't really push it hard. Do make sure you are signed in, though, if you want to take a gander at what merch we have available, because some of it I had to list as adult content because it has cuss words on it, like Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would Camp Counselor t-shirt. That is awesome. So you want to make sure you're signed in so you can even see that listing, and check that out if you would like. Also, if you would like to support these amazing players all around me, including the storyteller, show us your biddies, y'all. For real. Show us the biddies, because we give bits and donations to our players, minus taxes, because Uncle Sam's got to get his cut. But if you would like to support the channel, you can do so by subscribing here on Twitch. It gets rid of all ads so that you do get uninterrupted content streaming. And you can also use your Amazon Prime subscription if you have one to get one free subscription a month. You may consider giving that to us. And also you can give Mama a coffee by donating to our KoFi page. Y'all, Mama's tired. Mama's real tired. But thank you all so much for coming out viewing with us and enjoying the stream. We really appreciate it. And coming up over the next week, we have Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, the finale of Monster of the Month. That's right. This time, it's not going to be just half of my cast. Oh no, it's going to be the whole group. Yeah. Mama's going to run a game with like 8 players. It's going to be crazy.
No offense, Erlyn, but I'm so glad that it's not me running that.
Welcome to the battle royale that is determining the outcome of the fate of the world, okay? We'll see how long that session goes because either they win the day or they don't. So,
Pressure.
yeah, no pressure. But that's Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It has been a lot of fun running Monster of the Week monthly with this crew. I tell you what, it has been so much freaking fun. And thank you to all those who are in chat and here at the table with me tonight that has signed up to play that game with me. I love that system, and it's a fun game. There's so many playbooks to play unique, different characters. And I just had an idea that it would make an amazing serial game, and y'all helped deliver that. So thank you so much. And then on Friday, we have Queen's Gambit, the second session of Werewolf at 8 p.m. Eastern with Junie as the storyteller. And of course, Antera, John, and Kai here are part of that cast. Mm-hmm. And I believe they'll have their 2 ladies with them, too. Mm-hmm.
Full power.
Full
I hope so.
power. Full power.
I mean, watch the last episode. That's what we did at like half power.
So that's at 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Then Saturday, I'm not sure if Call of Cthulhu is doing it this Saturday or not because I haven't checked.
Yes.
Yes, we are on for this coming Saturday. Okay, thank you, You're Any, Not Your Outie. Appreciate you. So, 3 p.m. Eastern, Call of Cthulhu, 7E, London Esoteric Society, Victorian Era Call of Cthulhu Shenanigans. Join them. And then double feature, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be right back here for this freaking fetish spirit wonky fucking bullshit that Junie has planned.
Everyone knows only good things happens when you mix splats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be totally fine.
Maybe just become abominations of Ephesteric, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's I imagine the intensity is going to be pretty high. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I believe in all of you.
Oh my goodness. It'll be a lot of fun. Join us then. And do take care of yourselves, y'all. For real. Take care of your mental well-being. Things are a lot right now. I get that. Hell, I feel that. And literally, if you are struggling, reach out to your support network, speak to your providers if you need to. Hell, I recently did that. I was like, look, my anxiety is not good. It's like up here. I need something for maintenance because I'm having to take my as needed like all the time. Yeah. So talk to your providers if you can. If not, if you are currently in crisis, please get immediate help. Contact a support line if you are in crisis. Please do so. Right now in chat, there are organizations that you can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get that crisis support and get connected with resources that can help you once they talk you off that edge. Please, please get the help you need. We want you around for a long time. Also, get your damn shots. Mom McStabber, I'm a registered nurse. I got my shots this week. It knocked me on my fucking ass, but I did it. Seriously, get your COVID shot. because they have a new version that's out now. It's supposed to be more effective for the strains of COVID that are going around now. So please get your COVID booster, get your flu shot. Please, they update that every fucking year based on the prevalent strains of flu that go around. Please get your flu shot. Also, get updated on your vaccines that are out of date. Get your fucking Tdap because, yeah, that weeks ago hearing about that pertussis outbreak at a freaking college is like, how the hell? Anti-vaxxers, that's exactly how the hell. Yeah. So please get your fucking vaccines. And take your meds, drink your water, get some sunshine when you can. And for those of you that have been devastated by hurricanes over the past couple weeks, our hearts go out to you for real. We hope that you get the aid and support that you need to get all that you need. Please, that's truly our hope. And lastly, make sure you're voting. Some states have already reached their deadlines for registration. Check your state if you haven't registered. See if you can still register, if you can do same-day voter registration at the polls. Please make sure you're registered. Vote. And y'all, I'm just going to tell you flat out, fucking vote the GOP out of fucking power. For real, we all have to turn up to do that. And voting third party doesn't accomplish that. Okay, there is not enough population to vote third party to get enough sway to break up the bipartisan system. Okay, there just isn't. It is a self-perpetuating bipartisan system. Please vote the GOP out of fucking power. Like literally 8 of the senators that voted against FEMA funding are up for re-election. Fucking retire them. Said with love. Y'all have a good night.